What's up, guys? It's Jacob, Contrast Cards, and we're back from the Nashville show. I have a ton of cards to show you. This will definitely be the longest pickup video that I do, I think. I probably say that every time, but there's a lot of cards I'm looking at over here. We're going to go through them. If it's a little bit cheaper, I'm going to have like a price point threshold in my head, and I'm going to go a little faster on those certain cards. I'll pause and stop or show why I picked something up. But as always, leave questions down below. If I picked up anything that you're like, why did you buy that? Leave a comment. More than likely, I'll probably remember why I bought that specific card if it's something that's weird to you. So let's get started with our first box. And I'm also going to try to remember as I do this, the quantity of the deal, because I keep everything organized by the deal. So like as I'm going, it's this deal and then the next deal and then the next deal. So I'm going to show you guys the deals, which also of course have the cards in there, so you can see how big some of these deals are, so y'all know it's not just me picking up one card at a time here, another card at a time here. So I know these first all the way up to this Joe Burrow I show, this is all from one deal. And actually, this is what we'll do for that. This was the first deal of the Nashville show for me. And if you guys don't know, I am local to Nashville. So because of that, a lot of local people work with me. So I really didn't even walk around the show and go to many people that I didn't know. I think maybe like 3 people. I just went to people I know, which I always suggest. Go to the relationships you've already built. Stop trying to figure out new relationships sometimes. It's just a little bit harder. You're spending more time, and time is money. And so when I go to a show, I go to the relationships that I know I'm going to get something done on the buying side, the selling side, or the trading side. And so this show, I came in very cash heavy. The least amount of cards I brought to a show in a long time by choice, because I knew how many people locally I was going to have to buy from. So let's get started with the pickups. This is from the first deal we did, a nice Kobe stained glass PSA 9. Ja Morant auto out of Impeccable Stars to 35. Ja Origins auto to 49. I'm going to adjust this a little bit here. Dirk auto from Flawless PSA 9. Chauncey Billups 101 auto. Cool in there. I got a little nervous trying to buy this, and then I just asked the dealer, yo, is there a comp on this? And he said yes, there's something very similar, so made it way easier. Sometimes if you're having a dealer that's really busy and doesn't want to answer every single card, especially this dealer, he has stickers on there, and he was like, just go off my stickers and we'll get it done from there. A few of them I figured it out pretty fast, so I knew to be able to ask on a one-on-one where he found that value. It didn't seem crazy. I just wanted to know if there was something to go off of, and he led me right to it. Alonzo Mourning Flawless auto to 10. Yao Ming auto. What is this out of again? World of Sports. We got a Cade Cunningham Mojo Signatures auto to 25. Larry Bird Flawless auto. Kareem Abdul RPA patch auto, not RPA. Anthony Edwards Mojo auto to 25. Babe Ruth Flawless to 20. Jamal Murray to 199. Anthony Simons to 25. Jerry West auto. Justin Fields Collegiate to 10. Cool card. I don't really love Collegiate when it gets up into that price point, which was like 200. It can drop really fast, but that one had clean sales. This is Collegiate in that price point. I will definitely buy. Look at the patch on that thing. Najee Harris 1 of 1 with the Alabama patch. Disgusting. All right. Barry Sanders BGS 9 Spectre auto. I think this is numbered to 15. Yep. We have another Barry Sanders from, I think this is from Finest. No, Transcendent. Disgusting T. Higgins NT patch to 5. Beautiful patch there. Another 101 of Marcus Allen and Charles White dual auto. Ben Roethlisberger Red Shimmer auto. Peyton Manning induction ticket auto to 15. We have a Derek Brooks disgusting flawless patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color patch to 25. Nasty. Jimmy Butler inscriptions auto. Kobe exceptional. John Stockton to 35. Panini 1 patch auto. Warren Moon auto to 20. Michael Vick Bowman's Best auto. Ramondre Stevenson laundry tag to 5. Freddie Freeman Archives auto to 50. Ozzie Smith patch auto to 50. Danby Swanson auto to 175. Brooks Lee to 99. Michael Harris auto. Good looking one there. Shaden Sharp downtown. Bobby Witt auto to 99. Miguel Cabrera auto to 10. Ronald Acuna to 50. PSA 10 patch auto. Aaron Judge to 50 patch auto. Nice little pinstripe there. Chipper Jones Transcendent 101. Nasty. All right, so that was the end of the first deal I did. I think that was one of the only deals I got done on Thursday that I didn't have pre-lined up. So yeah, but a good one. Definitely a good one. Going from here on was a deal that I pre-lined up before the show just to make my life a little bit easier to come into it, knowing what I was walking into, getting some prices done, just preset the deal up. And there's some more stuff over there that I'll get for it. Nice, easy little Joe Burrow, Chris Olave, cracked ice, Saquon Barkley, currently as of filming this video, now a Philadelphia Eagle, PSA 9, which is crazy that he got traded in division. Larry Bird, not Larry Bird, why did I just say that? Oh, because it's Legacy. Tua Legacy red auto, Amon-Ra St. Brown auto, and another Amon-Ra St. Brown auto. Who is this? Zay Flowers, Force Field, DeAndre Swift, gold to 10. Aiden Hutchinson, gold to 10. Nasty Adrian Peterson auto out of black. Garrett Wilson, Solar Eclipse. Josh Allen, stained glass. Austin Eckler, color blast. Trusky to 99. Who's this? Drake London. Saquid Bay, gold wave patch auto. Jonathan Taylor, XR patch auto. CJ Stroud, prismatic. Bijan Robinson, green scope auto. Patrick Mahomes, optic base. Brock Purdy, honeycomb. Richard Sherman, gold vinyl. Dalton Kincaid, XR. Aiden Hutchinson, tie-dye. Patrick Mahomes, another random insert because there's just a new insert every week at this point, or case hit. Notable signatures, Desmond Ridder. Jalen Hurts, Ascension auto. Jordan Addison, RPA to 75. Mac Jones, rookie ticket. And Deuce Vaughn, RPA to 24. All right, so I'm going to get all this stuff back into this box, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the next box. So let's cut to the next box. All right, we have the next box, and that is a continuation of that previous deal. I feel like I'll be able to remember when this deal stops. So this is still second deal of the day for me from the Nashville show. Garrett Wilson, honors auto. Christian McCaffrey, gold auto. Who's this? Brian Branch, National Treasures Collegiate RPA. Jackson Smith, Rookies and Stars auto. Jonathan Mingo, impeccable auto. Kenneth Walker, Obsidian auto. Jameson Williams, rookie ticket auto. CJ Stroud, camo pink, PSA 10. Joel Embiid, downtown, PSA 9. Devontae Smith, downtown, PSA 9. Donovan Mitchell, downtown, PSA 10. A lot of downtowns. Jamal Murray, downtown, PSA 10. Will Levis, downtown, PSA 9. Jahmyr Gibbs, downtown, PSA 9. Bijan Robinson, downtown, PSA 9. Joe Montana, downtown, PSA 9. And we're not done yet. John Elway, downtown. Russell Wilson, new Pittsburgh Steeler as of today. Black Pandora, downtown. Kyle Pitts, downtown. Justin Herbert, explosive rare 95. If y'all did not know these, you cannot crack these. If someone comes up to you at the show and tries to rob you, just keep a rare slab on you so you can just smack the out of them. Tank Bigsby, in focus signatures. PSA, stop putting cards in the rare edition slab because you can't crack them. Put them in a PSA slab, please. Anthony Richardson, reactive blue, PSA 9. Jahmyr Gibbs, auto, red wave, PSA 10. Kenny McIntosh, auto, red wave, PSA 9. Will Levis, introductions blue, PSA 10. Not sure why I bought this, but I did. CJ Stroud, PSA 10. Hendon Hooker, silver, PSA 9. CJ Stroud, Prism Break, PSA 10. Will Levis, Optic Preview, purple, PSA 9. Nick Madrell, Inception, RPA, patch auto. Jonathan Taylor, Select, patch auto. This is white to 75. CJ Stroud, Flashback Rookie, PSA 9. Kenneth Gainwell, Variation Red, White, and Blue, PSA 9. Jackson Smith, PSA 9, Silver Auto. CJ Stroud, Optic Preview, Pink, PSA 10. Bijan Auto, PSA 9. Dang, today's a crazy day in football. Brock Purdy, PSA 8. Bijan Robinson, Fireworks Blue, PSA 10. Josh Allen, White Knight. Josh Allen, Glass Mosaic, PSA 10. Dameon Pierce, Auto, PSA 10. Who's this? Brock Purdy, Camo Pink, PSA 9. Jahmyr Gibbs, Auto, PSA 9. Lamar Jackson, Tie-Dye, PSA 10. Bijan Robinson, Auto, PSA 9, Prism. Rashee Rice, Auto, PSA 8. Yep. Austin Eckler, Kaleidoscope, PSA 9. Derrick Henry, Razzle Dazzle, PSA 9. Not sure what got on the bottom right of this slab right here. I'm not sure what that is. But Will Levis, Mosaic, PSA 9. Will Levis, Optic Preview, red and green, PSA 9. Garrett Wilson, Gridiron Kings, PSA 9, Auto. Breece Hall, Signature Auto, you know what I meant, PSA 9. Jalen Waddle, Razzle Dazzle, PSA 9. And that's it for that row. I'm pretty sure, yes, we're still on the same deal. This was a deal I lined up pre-show. Buyer told me that he had a lot of cards for sale, and we pre-set up a time to meet up at the show. Which, if you guys ever have stuff you're trying to sell me and it's a lot, please don't just walk up to me randomly at a show. If you can give me any sort of heads up, it will make life a lot easier. Lamar Jackson, Optic Hollow, BGS 9.5. Tua Zebra Die Cut. Not going to pop this out because he is no longer the starting quarterback of the Falcons. Desmond Ridder, Rookie Signature. Trevor Lawrence, Auto, Yellow, PSA 9. Justin Jefferson, Pink, PSA 10. CJ Stroud, Black Foil, don't have to worry about this guy not being the starter. PSA 9. My Dog, Stained Glass, PSA 9. Tua, Freshman Fabric, BGS 9. Devontae Smith, Green Auto, PSA 9. Jackson Smith in Fuego, PSA 10. Joe Burrow, Maroon. Puka, PSA 10. Luka Musgrave, Blue Auto. Drake London, Eye Black Auto, PSA 8. Mike Vrabel, Zebra, SGC 10. Jordan Love, Pink. Skirt. Jason Tatum, Optic, PSA 9. Nicole Jokic, Premium Box Set, PSA 9. Breece Hall, Rookie Gridiron Kings, SGC 10. Jason Tatum, Numbers Game, Gold. Will Levis, Neon Green. Cooper Kupp, Stained Glass. CJ Stroud, Neon Green. CJ Stroud, Mirror, 9. Derrick Henry, Crunch Time, Lava. CJ Stroud, Prism Break, Silver. And a Justin Herbert, Blue Scope. All right. I think we're approaching the end of this row. CJ Stroud, or the end of this deal. CJ Stroud, Patch. Will Levis, Optic Preview. Another one of these stupid rare edition slabs. Jamar Chase, Auto. I think this is when it turns over. Nope. Jamar Chase, No Huddle Auto. Kyle Trask, Variation. Dak Prescott, Crunch Time. And Nick Chubb, Crunch Time. Russell Wilson, Red Shimmer, PSA 10. Sam Howell, SGC Hollow Heroes 9.5. And yes, this is when that deal switches over. All right, so that was the second deal of the day. Let me get this put up, and we're starting with the third deal of the Thursday show. Nasty one here, but with an ugly bag. I hate when big cards, if your card is over $300 and your bag looks like it's fresh out of a McDonald's trash can, like, why am I gonna buy that card? way better. Aaron Judge, patch auto to 10 from Dynasty. Shaden Shark, contenders ticket to 17. Tyreek Hill, contenders auto, PSA 9. Nasty one here. Victor from Monopoly to 100. This is like the red something parallel. I don't know. Look, same thing. Bad bag. Right over. Sticker is right over the face of Bill Russell. I'm going to have a video coming up that will be how I suggest, not telling you, but how I suggest to bag and tag your cards to help sell them. There's a lot of cards in the room, and when you have good presentation, it will help you sell your stuff. Bill Russell, Eminence Auto to 10. Pete Alonso, Hoskins, Dual Auto. Don't know why I bought this, but I did. It's a Kaboom, and I wish I didn't in hindsight. I kind of forgot about Henry Ruggs and just bought it because it was a Kaboom. Forgot what he did. All right, so we're going to move on to the next box. We're still on to the third deal right there. All right, another Yao Ming auto. It's a cool one there. Baker Mayfield, Kaboom, BGS 95. It's kind of sneaky, some of his cards. I feel like they have a lot of room to go up. Aaron Judge, patch auto. Julio Rodriguez, cracked ice. O'Neal Cruz, PSA 10. Steph Curry, guard duty, PSA 10. Yordan Alvarez, gold to 50, PSA 10. Bobby Witt, auto, PSA 10. Franz Wagner, silver, PSA 10. Evan Mobley, stained glass, PSA 9. Tari Eason, blue prism, PSA 10. Jordan Love, PSA 10. Sam Darnold, PSA 9. Dual Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Leaf, multigraphs auto. Isaiah Pacheco, orange, PSA 9. Drew Jones, Bowman to 150, blue. George Brett, auto, gold. Justin Herbert from Chronicles, 101, not a rookie though. Caleb Williams and Mario Williams, dual auto. Bo Jackson, downtown. Peyton Manning, Sunday's best. I think this is numbered. Yeah, to 5. Sunday's best to 5. Patch auto. Ray Guy. What is this number 2 again? Oh yeah, 101. Jordan Lawler to 50 auto. It's hard to remember all of these. Trey Turner, patch auto. Not even gonna pull that out. Devontae Adams, downtown. Kyle Pitts, downtown. And a James Cook, gold. All right, that was it for another deal, and now we're moving on to the next one. Christian McCaffrey, Kaboom, gold, PSA 9. Luka, Kaboom, Kaboom, PSA 9. Nasty one here. Josh Allen, look at the shine on that thing. Josh Allen, downtown gold, PSA 9. Saquon Barkley, downtown, PSA 9. Absolutely disgusting. Joe Burrow, explosive gold, PSA 10. Derrick Henry, downtown. Ronald Acuna, downtown, PSA 9. Brian Dawkins, downtown, PSA 9. Troy Polamalu, downtown, PSA 9. Matthew Stafford, downtown, PSA 9. Earl Campbell, downtown. Peyton Manning, downtown. Saquon Barkley, downtown. Patrick Mahomes on the horizon, PSA 9. Najee Harris, downtown. Chase Young, PSA 8, Kaboom. CJ Stroud, SGC 95, downtown. Beautiful, beautiful card. Matthew Stafford, Kaboom, PSA 9. Sean Clifford, auto for the Packers. Derek Singletary, auto. Garrett Wilson, gold to 10. Derrick Henry, flawless auto. Derrick Henry, contenders optic auto. Derrick Henry, tie-dye patch auto. Chris Johnson, numbers game auto, PSA 9. Derrick Henry, pink, PSA 9. Derrick Henry, hollow, PSA 9. Travis Kelce to $4.99, PSA 9. Derrick Henry, gold, PSA 9. Christian McCaffrey, blue, BGS 95. Jahmyr Gibbs, auto, PSA 9. Zamir White, select, patch auto to 75. Christian McCaffrey, hollow, PSA 10. Jahmyr Gibbs, auto, PSA 9. Justin Simmons, signature tie-dye, PSA 10. And last one in this box, just a nice, quick Christian McCaffrey, gold vinyl to 5. All right, let's get these cards back in the box and move on to the next box. Derek Carr, patch auto to 10. Christian McCaffrey, vaulted veterans to 5. Christian McCaffrey, rookie, glass. Saquon Barkley, Black Pandora. Derrick Henry, Fireworks Gold. Obviously a lot of Derrick Henry whenever you're in Nashville. Speaking of, a nasty plate, 101. Look at that Titans sword right there. Plate, 101 auto. Derrick Henry, gold vinyl. Another nasty one here, Derrick Henry cleat flawless to 5. Aiden Hutchinson auto to 99. Marvin Mims Showtime PSA 10. Burrow Black Pandora. Joe Burrow PSA 10. Kyrie Gold auto PSA 9. Draymond Green PSA 10. Jason Tatum Red Yellow PSA 10. Sam Howell Prism Black Signature auto. Derrick Henry, not Derrick Henry. Josh Allen Animation PSA 10. Brock Purdy, Press Proof Gold, PSA 9. Brock Purdy, Prism Black, PSA 9. Brock Purdy, Purple Shock, PSA 9. Brock Purdy, Optic Hollow, PSA 9. Brock Purdy, Silver, PSA 10. Brock Purdy, Hollow, PSA 10. Brock Purdy, PSA 9. Brock Purdy, Orange Ice, PSA 9. Brock Purdy, Auto to 150. Jalen Hurts, Purple Shock. Jalen Hurts, Hollow, PSA 10. Jordan Love, PSA 10. Jordan Love, PSA 10. Jordan Love, PSA 10. Aaron Rodgers, PSA 10 rookie. Jalen Hurts, Blue Scope, PSA 8. This one's pretty cool. I've been trying to get this card off one of the guys I buy off of for a long time. LeBron dual auto with Dwight Howard. To 25, I think, too. Yeah, to 25. Derrick Henry, vaulted veteran. Ja Morant, gold, PSA 10. Derrick Henry, gold vinyl. Derrick Henry, Kaboom. Derrick Henry, Kaboom, vertical, PSA 9. Derrick Henry, clearly Donruss, downtown. Jalen Hurts, orange. Batista, red. Robbie Lauer, auto. Luka Modric. Buying a little bit of soccer recently, not a ton. I like to stay underneath certain price points on soccer just in general, unless it's like big guys that I know. Color Blast, Tom somebody. Moses Moody, Noir patch. Moses Moody, rookie auto. I can't remember what that, I think that's Spotlight signatures, I don't remember. No, this is snapshot signatures. And then this is just a impeccable RPA. Kaminga, fresh paint. Paige Bouquier's auto. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with her. But what's funny is now, because of Caitlin Clark, female sports is now a thing. And it shouldn't require one female to make all the female sports a thing and become liquid. That's all I'm going to say about that. Dad of $2. Bronny James, PSA 10. Jason Tatum, the rookie, Fast Break Hollow, PSA 10. Look at the shine on that. Ooh, looking like a white sparkle, but it's not. Jason Tatum, PSA 10 base. Havlicek, Cowan's dual auto. Keldon Johnson, white sparkle, PSA 9. I butcher this guy's name every time, so I'm not even going to do it. Cracked Ice auto. Jordan Refractor, PSA 9. DeMar DeRozan Refractor, PSA 9. On to the next box. We're going to go a little bit faster because a lot of this is a bunch of just base 10s. So I'm just going to fly through this pretty quick. Otani, PSA 10. 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 Corbin Carroll, Planet Terry, PSA 10. Corbin Carroll, SP, PSA 10. Corbin Carroll, PSA 10. Corbin Carroll Real Ones Auto, PSA 10. Another one. And another one, but a 9. Radiating Rookies, PSA 10. Another Radiating Rookies, PSA 10. And another one. Green Space Dust, PSA 10. Aqua Equinox. Aqua Equinox 10. Max Clark. Wilson. Paul. We're just going fast, guys. I'm sorry. There's so many cards still left to go through. This is a bunch of base baseball that y'all can see is just PSA 10s, but this one's a refractor. Wyatt Langford, PSA 10. Chrome, PSA 10. Chrome Refractor. Mood Ring PSA 10. I would say that I would title this video on how many cards I have, but it might break the internet. Jordan Walker, Aaron Judge, Adley Rutschman. If anybody counts every single card that I show in this video and gets it right, I will make a note, and the first person to get it right gets $20. Aaron Judge, make it 50. Cal Ripken, Nolan Gorman, Adley Rutschman, Ellie De La Cruz, Torrin, Manny Machado, Anthony Volpe, Caminero. The way I do my stacks right here makes me very OCD. This one's short and this one's tall. Corbin Carroll. We're going to make the leaning tower of cards. We're going to see as high as we can go on this next one. Churio. Not sure how to pronounce that guy's name. Or that guy. But I bought it. Beam Team. James Wood. Kyle Tucker. We're actually, just for safety's sake of organization, because I don't want that back in Nightmare, going to pop all these back in real quick. And we have 3 more boxes left until I have to pause. Pete Alonso, Reggie Crawford, Junior Caminero, another Superfractor, if I can get it out of this bag. Tom Galvini, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Tom Galvini, PSA 9. Mike Trout, PSA 9. The 9.5 with the corrected BGS Y. Just literally Y. Mike Trout, 9.5. You have a product that's been out for that long, and that still happens? Like, bruh. And then this guy played high school baseball literally down the street from me. Mookie Betts. Chubb, Green Pulsar. Emmitt Smith, Immaculate Ink. Tim Tebow, Auto. Joe Burrow, Downtown. Tim Tebow and Emmitt Smith, Dual. Emmitt Smith, Auto. Jabari Smith, Copper. CJ Stroud, Manga. Jokic, Spectre Auto. Paolo, Obsidian to 10. Home field advantage. Shout out me, aka this video. Home field advantage in Nashville. Josh Allen, PSA 9. Nick Bosa, Origins, Patch Auto. Daniel Jones, Contenders. Quinn Ewers. I always want to say Ewers and pronounce this guy's name wrong, but hopefully he actually has a good year, or the Manning is coming. Jamar Chase, Roll Call. Brady Select, PSA 10. I really only buy that stuff if it's PSA 10s. Will Levis, Disco. This is a cool one here. Triple auto of Emmitt Smith, Tim Tebow, and Percy Harvin. Patrick Mahomes, White Sparkle, PSA 10. This card's disgusting. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl patch. Just a beautiful card. CeeDee Lamb, Red Shimmer. Gardner Minshew, Gold Auto. Julio Rodriguez, 5-star auto. Christian Braun, RPA to 99. Marshall Faulk, patch auto. Jonathan Kuminga to 25. Jonathan Kuminga yearbook. Jonathan Kuminga fresh paint. Jalen Green, signature choice auto, PSA 9. Gary Payton, PSA 10. Dak Prescott, lottery black scope. I've got to be careful on these next few cards because I don't know why. The sleeves are so slippery on these next few, and they were falling over during this entire deal. Man, if you want to mess up, hold a bunch of cards together with slippery sleeves. You will probably drop something. I honestly try not to hold other people's cards if I'm not like 2 inches from the table so I don't accidentally drop it. Undertaker rookie. I may actually keep this. It's my first one of those. Mac Jones. Just cheap James Wiseman's. Alright, let's get all these put up and get on to the next box. And the next one, I think there's some cool cards in here. I don't remember. I don't think this is a lot of just cheap liquid stuff. Aaron Rodgers, PSA 9. Acuna, the man. Nate Diaz. Sam Botchman. Kobe with coating. Nick Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, some cheap Patrick Mahomes rookies. These are like sub $50, but still worth grabbing when you see them. Kyle Trask to 13, Contenders Optic. Gardner Minshew downtown. Freddie Freeman, Jalen Brunson, Peyton Pritchard Tiger, Justin Jefferson Green, Breece Hall Auto. This is just this lot here that's starting right now. This was not stuff I was like super after. Just a friend of mine asked me to come cash them out and gave me a very good percentage on this stuff. It's not really anything worth spending just a few seconds on that. Max Christie Genesis. Nothing crazy here. D-Hop stuff is like crazy cheap. I don't know why. I don't know if DeAndre Hopkins stuff's so cheap because he just is so like out of the game and old per se, but he's still like one of the best wide receivers. But this, I said I couldn't remember if this was a good box or not. Definitely not a good box. But this is all stuff I bought that the discount was right, so I bought it. Sometimes you got to buy the discount, not the player. Because at the end of the day, your money is still working for you. And that is what a Cam Johnson Purple Wave does. There's some nice stuff in here. It's all 10s. Sometimes I just don't shy away from the deal more than what it is. Because at the end of the day, if I make a percent on it, and I know I can because the margin's so good out the gate, like why not? Just flying through these really quick. Sorry guys, there's just not much to spend time on this. I just want y'all to see, because a lot of people say they enjoy seeing this because it allows them to see what is liquid and moving. Here's a cool one. Bay Flux 101. This one's pretty interesting. Damar Hamlin Collegiate Ticket 101. There's not a lot of Damar Hamlin cards. This is my first black of this year. It's Prism 2023 Larry Bird Black 101. Jalen Green RPA. Sochan. Rudy Gobert Patch Auto. Cat. Ivy. 101 Manu Ginobili Auto. A Kyrie Irving Auto. And a Donovan Mitchell. And then we have 3 playbooks here. I think one of these, yes. I think one of them is one from that's already been in a pickup video. It's this last one, and I'm not going to show it. But just 3 quick playbooks. And just because this one was so cool. This is from another pickup video that I had, but it's still here. But just, these are so cool. So we'll put this stuff up and start with the next box. Alright, let's get into the next box. There's way better stuff in this. That ending deal was just one of those cheap deals that comes up that you just have to buy. Cool little dual Aaron Judge auto. Mark McGuire, Paul Goldschmidt dual. Frank Thomas auto. Max Clark auto. Colt Emerson auto. Vlad Guerrero auto. Not sure how to pronounce this guy's name, but Speckle, cool one. Cunha Ultraviolet All-Stars PSA 9. Drew Jones PSA 10. Just a cheap little encased MPJ. Jordan Poole NT auto. AJ Brown XR auto to 5. Michael Porter Jr. Silver PSA 10. Ed Reed. Tank Dell. Who is this again? Cooper Dijon auto. Shaden Sharp. Justin Herbert Red Ice PSA 9. Edward Reed PSA 10. David Ortiz Orange Pulsar. Big Papi Sam Laporta. Joe Milton. Tristan Cassis. Brylan Marquez 101 Zenith auto. Devin Lurie auto. Earl Campbell Vaulted Veterans. Jose Consejo. Michael Harris. John Elway. This one's dope. Giannis 101 Opulence auto. I hate that he ran the auto through the Opulence logo, but still 101 Opulence logo. Dustin, take out the logo. I'm just reminding you for that. 101, Giannis, auto, nasty. CJ Stroud, downtown, 9. Jalen Hurts, Contenders Optic auto. Taylor Swift to 199, PSA 9. Zay Flowers, downtown. Terrell Davis, downtown. Jalen Hurts, downtown. Jonathan Taylor, downtown. Garrett Wilson, PSA 10. Jackson, PSA 10. No, that's a 9. Curry, stained glass. Luka, Steph Curry presentations. Jamar Chase, honeycomb. Ohtani, purple. Corbin Carroll, home field advantage. Mike Trout, chase the rainbow. Ohtani hollow, PSA 10. Ohtani pitching refractor, PSA 9. Ohtani red yellow, PSA 10. Ohtani chrome purple refractor, PSA 10. And a Gunnar Henderson gold, PSA 10. Rashad Penny, 101 Immaculate Shield. Damian Pierce, 101 Freshman Fabric. Yeah. Very interesting one here. Stetson Bennett, Trevor Lawrence dual shield. Not sure why they put Stetson Bennett and Trevor Lawrence on the same card, but they did. Who is this? Punched LeBron James, Isaiah Stewart. Mark McGuire, 101 Immaculate. Theo Maladon, Black, 101. Calvin Ridley, Gold Standard, 101. Breece Hall, 101 Essential Auto. Brandon Ayuk, 101. Nick Bosa, XR Shield. I think that's it for that row, so we'll pop that back in there so we don't get too many cards on the table. While I'm putting this back in, I wanted to say something very interesting that when I first started cards that was happening was that, and I think about this quite often around this time of the year, usually this is the time of the year, which is currently March, when football is like dead in sports cards in the ways of the past. But now, because of the new people in the space and how much all of them love football, there really isn't a dead time for football anymore. Players' prices don't really come down. And that's why I think randomly whenever a player gets hurt that you have such massive price drops, because in the football market, when people's prices don't have time to actually have a healthy market and drop a little bit, that's why they sustain for so long, and that's why they drop so hard, because they're being held during times when they really should be having a little dip and correcting themselves. A healthy market is a market that goes up and down. It's not a market that stays consistent all the time. Sorry, I probably was a little bit farther away from the mic right there than I need to, but trying to get organized and make sure we're good to go. All right. We've got Xander 101. I don't know. It's just a cool looking card. Paolo Banchero Obsidian patch auto. Eamon Thompson to 49. Paolo Banchero to 35. This one's sick. I didn't even know this was a card. Had no clue. Uncle Drew auto. So dope. Anthony Davis Optic auto. Paolo Banchero Hollow auto. PSA 9. Kareem, franchise favorites. Jonathan Kuminga, Mosaic, PSA 10. Allen Iverson, auto, fast break, PSA 10. Dame Lillard, auto, patch auto, PSA 9. Just traded to the Steelers. I need to check to see if the prices went up on these, because he's actually probably in a better situation. Contenders auto, BGS 9.5. Justin Jefferson, Back to the Future. Calvin Johnson, playoff rookie ticket auto. Barry Sanders auto from Spectra. Caleb Williams, Big Kahuna. Lamar Jackson to 10. Warren Moon to 5. Anthony Richardson to 5. Jalen Hurts Origins to 75. We have a Nick Bosa Red Zone auto, SGC 9.5. Phillip Rivers Immaculate patch auto. Jalen Hurts Obsidian auto, PSA 9. Trevor Lawrence auto, PSA 10. Garrett Wilson, I think this is a white auto. Yes, white auto. Tua. Hurts Formula 1. Tom Brady red, PSA 10. Breece Hall Emergent Gold, PSA 9. Jalen Hurts Hollow, PSA 10. Justin Jefferson Field Level, PSA 10. Joe Burrow Aqua, PSA 9. Conor McGregor Nasty Card, Tie-Dye, PSA 10. Octagon Side, Erling Haaland The Grail, PSA 9. McCaffrey White Sparkle. Colson Montgomery, PSA 9. Erling Haaland, PSA 9. Matt Shaw, PSA 10. All right, that is it for that row. And we're going to move on to the next box in 3, 2, 1. Rashee Rice, Blue. Chris Olave, Tricolor. Trust me when I say avoid these random selects unless they're a PSA 10. You're just probably going to lose. Jaden Reed, Pink, Auto. Will Anderson, Micro Mosaic. Frank Thomas, Auto. Otani, SGC 9. 83 Tops, Otani. Sam Frelick, PSA 10. Brees Hall, Red, PSA 10. Jalen Waddle, Bronze, PSA 9. Sam Laporta, Optic Preview, Red Wave. And Tyler Hero. Skirt. We have a dual Christian McCaffrey and Curtis Samuel. Tom Brady, Blue, Prism, PSA 9. Trevor Lawrence Variation, PSA 10. Bijan. Who is this? Stephon Diggs, Topps Finest. Trevor Lawrence, Blue Scope. Lamar Jackson, PSA 9. Nick Prado. Jordan Addison, Checkerboard. George Pickens, Genesis, PSA 10. Tom Brady, Torkers. Ronald Acuna, PSA 10. Garrett Wilson, Spectra, Patch Auto. Patrick Mahomes. Michael Jordan. George Pickens, Contenders. Brandon Ayuk, Contenders. Duel of Najee Harris and Jahmyr Gibbs. Who is this? Thurman Thomas, Once Upon a Time. Jordan Addison /49. Tyler Locklear, Bowman Chrome Auto. Condre Miller, Mojo Variation. CJ Stroud. Desmond Ritter, Auto, Orange. Just a cheap, easy one. Deebo Samuel. All right. We are going to not read off every one of these. And I'm just going to talk to the camera for a bit because you don't need me to read off all these cards to actually get anything from it, especially on what's probably going to be a 45-minute to an hour-long video. A lot of you all ask me, Jacob, how do you move so many cards? Well, the secret is out. There's no secret. I just literally put as much money into this space as I can every single week and give myself as many freaking buying opportunities as I can. Look, do I sell to repackers? Yes. Do I sell on eBay? Yes. Do I sell at card shows? Yes. Do I sell to card shops? Yes. But what I don't do is sell on Instagram because that's a waste of time. But the point is, there is so many avenues to sell your cards. But if you're so focused on the cards and you don't have the relationships to even know who would want those cards, you are wasting your time. If you're just a buyer and you have no sellers, then you're just buying for who? Yourself? That's fine. Do that. You're just going to be stuck with a lot of cards. I create relationships with buyers, people that need cards, but I also create relationships with sellers, people who sell me cards. And so I have a good mix of both. But so many people, since I've been posting pickup videos again, have said, how do you move all this stuff? How do you move all this stuff? How do you move all this stuff? Because this is my job. My job is to buy things. My job is to sell things. You don't need to compare your business to mine. Mind your own business. Focus on your own business and work on what's working for you. You don't need to go to a show and walk away with this many cards to have a successful show for your time. I fully committed to this business about 4 or 5 months ago, and I've moved every dollar I could into it, which is why I buy so much and give myself so many opportunities. With all that being said, focus on your relationships first, and then the cards will just come. Literally, there's this one guy, and I'm not going to say who this is. I'm not going to say who this is. We're not going to clip this. We're not going to make this a special thing. In my spreadsheets, I literally break down every time I do a deal with this guy. A, how long the deal takes, and B, how much money I make off this guy in comparison to how much he asks of me, how many sauce tips he wants from me. It's just this constant take from me. And I would hope that on the back end that the money I make off of him would justify the amount of value that I was giving to him. And it didn't. And so, with that being said, not anything negative, I just stopped talking to the guy because I valued my time more than the bare freaking minimum that I was making on this stuff. And so with that being said, there's so many people at these shows. I was at the Nashville show, and I'm literally hearing people be like, man, this show sucks. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can walk up to that table right now and buy at the exact... Damn it. Sorry about that. The overhead camera overheated, so I had to change it. I think what I was trying to say on that last statement was more just so... There's just so many opportunities at shows, and if you only get stuck in on a few of them, of course you're going to think the show is brutal. I literally have so much stuff in Nashville for me that I can't even get to it sometimes, and I still hear people say it's a bad show. A bad show is you not walking up and getting like the easiest lick of your life. If that's what you consider a bad show, then bro, every single show for me is bad. Like, I don't actively go into the show looking for home runs. My goal is to come in, hit layup after layup after layup after layup after layup after layup, and then a three-pointer every now and then, or maybe a half-court shot. But the point is, put yourself in the best position by giving yourself the best positions and buy as much as you freaking can. Sorry, currently watching my daughter, but the point is, that I just need you guys to understand that someone left a comment recently, and I'm not going to point them out, but they were like, oh, you didn't answer how you sell everything. This is why we're here. If you're here just to learn how to sell, you're in the wrong place, because I don't need to teach you how to sell. I need to teach you how to buy. And the way to buy is to learn how to value a card. Buy one card. Buy one card. Buy the next card. Buy the next card. I'll never forget in like the first few videos I was watching of Car Collector 2, he just kept saying, put in the reps, put in the reps, put in the reps, put in the reps. Buy the next card, buy the next card, buy the next card. I can look at this card and literally without a freaking question know how much it is. So if I walk up to a table and I see a Zay Flowers rookie premiere for $100, I'm walking away. Like, the reps will teach you more than just constantly trying to just walk around and find the best deal possible. Taking profit and not being greedy will allow you to scale your business. And it's funny because I switched up this whole video in the middle of it, but it's because me just reading off every single card, that's not value. But at the end of the day, people want to see what I'm buying because they know if I'm buying it, it's more than likely going to sell. But don't think that everything I buy sells. I have what I call my brick case. And it's not a brick, it just means it didn't hit right away. But I'm not sitting there just trying to shop it over and 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 over again. I'm not doing what a buddy of mine used to say, which is called taking the dog for the shit, where you walk the dog around the show, say, hey, you interested, you're interested. It's like, that's what basically makes it clear that you clearly have a dead piece of inventory. For me, I shop everything around for the first wave, move it again the second wave, and then eventually just send it to auction because it's more valuable to me to spend my time buying and putting myself into the next opportunity and the next opportunity than just constantly trying to sell one thing. If you spent a month selling one thing and you only make like $200, but you spend so much time trying to sell that one thing, how much time did you really put into it to only make $200? I'd rather buy another card that just makes me $200 and it only took me 5 minutes to make that $200. The point is, put yourself into the best opportunity possible with as many buying opportunities as possible, and the results will speak for themselves. Now, obviously, you can't pay full price. Obviously, you can't pay 95%. Obviously, you can't always pay 70%. But the point is to understand what a card's worth and understand what one person will buy something for. Like, I don't think I've ever bought a cool looking Anthony Davis, speaking of, that didn't sell. But I've never bought this card, but it's a dual auto. I don't need to know who these players are. I just need to know it's a dual auto to know that it will sell. I just need to know that this is a 101 to know that it will sell. To a 101 to know that it will sell. Like, I think you're catching my point. is that the liquidity in this space is so clear as day when you just really see and spend time and put your time and money into learning what market research is. If you buy a kaboomer downtown, the reason it sells is not because a repacker wants it. It's not because everyone's trying to make their percent on it. It's because there's only a few of them. There's like the most liquid thing in the world, because there's Black Pandoras, Golds, and 101s. So it's very, 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 very easy to know what it's worth. That's why they're so liquid, because there's not really, you'll know if someone's overpriced faster on a downtown more than anything else. More than anything else. I don't even have to look right now to know that a Peyton Manning downtown is worth like $200-300. So if I walk up and see it's a $500 downtown of a random Peyton Manning, they're overpriced, so I'm not going to waste my time. My friends, I put myself into as many buying opportunities as possible, and I suggest you do the same.